Hello, all. It is Thursday afternoon, August 8th, 2019. My name is Doris, and this is the Knit and Pearl Podcast, episode 179 of Faux and Whips. You can find the show notes for this podcast on knitandpearl-doris.blogspot.com. In social media, I am One Fine Cow. On Ravelry and Twitter, I am One Fine Design, the number one, on Facebook and Etsy, and I am Doris M. Smith, all lowercase and smooshed together on Instagram. This podcast has a Ravelry group, which is the Knit and Pearl Podcast group. Now, you do not have to remember all these things because in the down bar below there is a link to the show notes. There is also a link to the Ravelry group. And if you click on the show notes, you will find clickable links at the top of the show notes for the social medias. So go click, follow me, find me and follow me, and I'll follow you back. Thank you for all you who keep coming back to this little meager podcast. And if you are new, first time seeing this face, thank you for giving me a try. I know there are so many podcasts out there that are showing knitting and stuff, but thank you that you are choosing to spend a few minutes with little me. I do a Ravelry group birthday shout out every podcast, and this time it'll be from August 1st to August 15th. We have Try Linda, her birthday was on the 1st. We have Miss S. Green, her birthday was on the 2nd of August. We have Elle McCall. Her birthday was on the 3rd. We have Maria Wilhelm. I said this a couple times last night. Maria Wilhelmina. Or something to that effect. Her birthday was also on the 3rd. We have This Dove Knits. Her birthday is today. And we have Lady in 1048. Her birthday is on the 14th. So happy birthday, you all. I hope that you have or will have or did have a wonderful birthday, that you got treated like a queen, that you got good fibery gifts, that you got to spend time with friends and family, and that you did have or will have and enjoy your version of a birthday cake. Happy birthday. So that leads us into Story of the Week and Stash Enhancement. There is stash. We'll start with these hooks. I got 2 more hooks. This one is a G, the Furls crochet hook. This is a G. This is their Streamline Swirl. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I have been doing a little crocheting with it. I like the feel of it in my hand, and that my hand doesn't get tired as easily. So I've been crocheting with that one. And I also got an F Odyssey. These are nice needles. They're kind of expensive, but they're really nice. This is an F. I got this because I want to try that filet crochet shawl again. So anyway, that is the hooks I got. And I did get some yarn from Hirschner's. They had a deal on the packs of yarn and a coupon code. So this cost me $10. This is Mill-Ins. This is a Mandela Mill-In. I got 3 Mandelas for under $10 shipping. Well, $10, $11 total with shipping. Isn't it so pretty? Can you guess why I liked it? Why I wanted it so hard? No, actually, you just clicked. You didn't get to click on the color, but this is the color I got. Isn't that lovely? I don't have an idea what I'm going to do with this. It's just pretty, and it's going to set on my shelf and make me want to start something new. So I think that's all of my stash, but you guys, there have been squirrels this week again. I started a few other things. I did have a finished object, which you'll see. Ted is plugging along. He will be finishing his day program tomorrow, and then he'll be going a couple days a week to do outpatient physical therapy. We're also continuing to do exercise and make more progress at home. Ted is very determined to fully recover. So I'm going to tell you, he had 9 days at Florida in the hospital. He had 23 days in the rehab hospital and 4.5 months of the day institute. He has come a really long way. We got him home in a wheelchair bound, and he's now walking. We now don't have to have the ramps in the house, and he's talking better. He remembers his phone number and his dress better, because when we first came home, when he was trying to do business, he would tell people some crazy phone number, and I was like, Ted, that's not your phone number. And then he would give him his old address instead of our current address, but he's doing so much better now. But please continue to lift us up as we go through this, especially for his right arm, which has seen very little return. Thank you so much. I have, like I said, have a few squirrels, and I have made a good dent in the other 3 whips from last time. But let's move on to the finished object. I finished a spinning. This is from Camelot Dye Works. It is the BFL Cherry Pie. I got 156 yards of a 2-ply. It's kind of thick and thin in places, but overall a pretty good. But I had an extra amount, a goodly amount left over on one of the bobbins, so I chain plied it, and I got another 18 yards of a chain ply. I think it turned out really, really nice. I don't want to undo it, but it turned out really nice. That is that. Done, washed, whacked, and ready to go. Very pretty. Cherry pie. There you have it. That is the one and only finished object. So we're going to go through the whips that were on for last week. In my Thank God for Bags little bucket bag is the Shelly Summer Top. This is the second rectangle I am knitting. The Shelly Summer Top is a paid-for pattern on Ravelry by Nancy Reiki, who is also getting pearly with it on Instagram. The yarn I'm using is a Lion Brand Comfy Cotton Blend in the color Flower Garden. Needles are my Knit Pro Zings US 8 5mm 40-inch circular interchangeable. And there is where I was the last time you saw it. And I got a good amount done on this. I did 6 pattern repeats since you last saw it. Let's see. I'm going to reach over here. Here is the first one. That hasn't been blocked or anything. I want to count how many I have done. I did on this one. Is this the top or is this the bottom? Okay, this is the top. So this, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 17, 18, 19, 21. Did 21, and on this one I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 12. So I've got 8 or 9 more pattern repeats to be done to put it together and have a little crop summer top. Coming along, I'm going to give you another quick look of it up close. I think it's very pretty. I have a beautiful pink spaghetti strap dress I plan on wearing this with. I get it done. Okay. The next thing is the No Fuss Summer or Shade Loving Shawl, which is a free pattern on Ravelry by Susan Ashcroft. The yarn is a Karen Jumbo in the color Rosewood. Needle is a US 7, 3.5 millimeter, 40-inch circular, and here you have it. There is where I was the last time you saw it. So I'm going to say 2 pattern repeats completed. This is going to be a gift to Louise for all she does for us. And this will be, I knitted her one a couple years ago, and it's made out of a Karen cake, and so it's like got some wool in it, and it's hand wash and lay flat to dry. This can go in the washer and dryer. So I'm plugging along on that. I have done a few rows on my Captive Heart Afghan, which is a paid-for pattern linked in Ravelry by Carol Hagar. The yarn is Karen 1 pound in the color peach. Karen Simply Soft in white. Hook is an eye furls. What's this? That just is lovely. So there's where I was the last time you saw it. And I think I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. And remember, the rows are very long. Just for perspective. Isn't that just gorgeous? I just love this. But, like I said, there were squirrels to be had, to be seen, and to be distracted with again this week. So, on Saturday, I spent some time in here culling through and organizing some of these shelves over here that you can't see, and organizing the recent purchases. I need to stop watching a few podcasts that talk about yarn, because every time I watch Bagaudet Crochet, she's showing new yarn, and I go on the website and I order some. Yeah. My coffers are full for now, but that doesn't mean I won't be buying more. So anyway, I was like organizing, and I came across a bag of a bunch of scraps, and I've been thinking about doing just a double crochet, lap can, afghan, what have you, and So that's a squirrel that I started. So I've still got a yarn attached, and there's a lot of weaving in to be done. But I started this on Saturday, and this has been something that has been capturing my attention more than anything. These are all scrap yarns. And I'm just going to make a little lapgan, and I'm probably going to donate it to the facility where I work for some little lady to warm her lap with. That is it. It's nice, and it'll be, washable, dryable, and something warm and something crazy pretty. So that's gotten my attention. I think I have like 101 stitches across, and I'm just adding color, just pulling out what I think might work, and just using up scraps and playing. That's what I have done so far. And as you can see, I got a lot done because it's just double crochet, and it's like mindless. So when I don't want to do anything else, I'll pick this up and add a few rows. So I had to make an effort to really concentrate and work on these things that need to be done, because I just want to add color to this. So that's over there. Also, with the new hook purchase, I wanted to use it. So this one, the G, it's a G. I did a little granny square. I haven't woven. It just sits right here. And I started this is going to be a pouch. And I'm just crocheting, doing half double crochets around and around and around with this yarn that I purchased just for making a pouch. I think I said that. So isn't that cool, the way that's crocheting up? I think it's cool the way it's crocheting up. It looks like a blue camo type thing. So it's going to be a pouch. I'm probably going to line it. This yarn is just mainstay, everyday basic Walmart yarn. And the color it says Blue Skies Variegated. 5 ounces, 285 yards. It's pretty. I like it. So when I'm just diddling, I'll pick this up and work on it too. It sits over here. That is all the work in progress, and since I finished a spin, I pulled out some fiber that I purchased back in 2006. No, was it 16? Yes, May of 2016, when Ted and I went to Colorado for his niece's wedding. I think we were in Fort Collins, and there, by the hotel where we were staying, there was a yarn store called Your Daily Fiber. And I went in on the last day when we were getting ready to leave and purchased some fiber. I think I already spun the other one. I can't find it, so it's already been spun, I'm sure. And this one I pulled out to spin. This is not quite that bright. It is a soft pink, but the camera is blowing it out. It's not that bright, folks. It's a bright pink, but it's more light. It's more light than it's showing in the camera. Yeah, it's lighter than that. Anyway, Pink is what I have on the wheel right now. This is, where's the tag? Oh, here it is. I got it. It's dyed by Ivy. It is 100% Targhee, and there is no color. I would say pink. Tonal pink. That's what I'm spinning. I just barely started it, so that is that. And that is pretty much all I have for you today. So in the down bar below and in the bottom of the show notes is a link to my Etsy store, which I don't know how long it's going to be there. I haven't been over to look at it and see what the free shipping is going to do to my shop, but go over, have a look around. I've got some stitch markers, some shawls, some beautiful jewelry. Go have a look, and if you find something you can't live without, we'll happily sell it to you and ship it to you lightning fast. Thank you guys so much again for watching and for spending a few of your precious moments with me. And I will see you in 2 weeks for the next episode of the Knit and Purl Podcast. Bye, you guys.